Hey guys, so moving on to 3.3 notes, which is all about translating a sentence into a multi-step equation. So now we're going to translate and make them into multi-step equations, okay? So meaning there's going to be some multiplying, dividing, and some adding or subtracting, okay? So it's important that you notice the keywords in all of these, just like when we are translating in general, okay? So when it says the word twice, twice means two times something, okay? It also means that we're going to start with a 2 and we're going to open up parentheses so that we can put whatever it tells us to do next inside that parentheses, okay? So when you see the word twice, we're going to put a 2 on the outside and we're going to open up parentheses. So if we do that, we have twice, open up parentheses. Then it says the sum of a number and 5. Well, we know back from translating in the previous unit that to write a sum of a number and 5, we would write x plus 5 because sum stands for adding. And then we also know from the previous unit that the word is, remember, means equals. So we're going to say 2, open up parentheses, x plus 5 equals 30. And we don't have to do any solving, we just had to translate. So that would be our answer. In the next one, it says the sum of twice a number and 5 is 30. Now, this is a little bit different, okay? I still see twice a number. So when it says the sum of, I am going to do the twice first. So you always know that you're going to do the twice. When you see that word, you're going to do that part first, okay? So to write twice a number, I write that as 2x, okay, because that's 2 times the number, okay? Once I do that first, now I'm going to come back to my other answer, and I'm going to highlight the word that I used, or the other word that's in there, the other key word, and that's sum. So sum here means adding, so I'm going to put a plus sign in between here. And the other number that it mentioned is 5. So it wants me to do the sum of twice a number and 5. So I'm going to put a 5 here. Then again, it uses the word is, and that means equals. So I'm going to write equals. And this one, again, uses the number 30. So notice how these look different. If it says twice the sum, we're going to use parentheses and put 2 on the outside. If it says the sum of twice, you're going to do the twice part first, and then you're going to add the 5. So they look similar in words, but the switching of the words makes a huge difference. You have 2 separate equations. Okay, so let's look at the next one. When it says in this one, 3 times the difference, okay? So again, times comes first. When you see that times comes first here, you're going to use parentheses. So 3 times, okay? Open up parentheses. The difference of a number in 8 would look like this. Difference of a number in 8 is x minus 8, because difference means subtracting. And then the word is there as well. So is equals, and then the number 12. That's how that one would look. In the next one, notice that we start with the difference of 3 times. So the times did not start here, but we're still going to write that one first. So 3 times a number is 3x. That's how I'd write 3 times a number. And then difference is subtracting. So I know that afterwards I'm going to subtract 8 is the other number that they wanted there. And then they still use the word is means equals, and 12. So notice how they look. If it starts with times, twice or 3 times, you open up parentheses. If it starts with difference or sum, you do the times part first and then you come back. Okay? So basically the times or division start always is first when you're going to translate these multi-step equations. So let's look at these ones. In the next couple examples, it says the product of a number and 12 subtracted from 30 is 4. So remember, or you might recall from Unit 2, that when you're translating equations, when it says subtracted from, that means that this part, that means that the second part comes first. So this part that comes after the word subtraction comes first in our equation. So we would write that as 30, and then it says the product of a number and 12 subtracted from it. So 30 minus product of a number and 12 means multiplying. So I'm going to say that is 12x with my number because that means 12 times x. Then we still have the word is means equals, and the other number is 4. That's how we would write subtracted from. The second part came first. So 30 minus 12x is equal to 4. In the next one, we have the difference of a number times 7 and 12 is 4. Okay, so in this one, difference is the key word here to figure out what the operation is, but it does say a number times 7. So I'm going to do that part first because I know that times comes first. So a number times 7 is written just as 7x. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to use what I know about the word difference, meaning subtraction. And then the other number is 12. And then it uses the word is, so I'm going to put an equal to sign after that. And the next number is 4. So this is how I would write the difference of a number times 7 and 12 is 4. Okay? And below here, you have all of the keywords that deal with addition, subtraction, multiplication, division that you would run into when you're working on this in ALEKS. And you also have the keywords for inequalities when you're working with inequalities here. So remember, less than is this symbol, less than or equal to, greater than, and so on. Okay? So use that to help you with the problems in ALEKS. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.